I just want to say one more thing. There's one like person I know it is that's doing the sex trafficking other than like my mom and my brother and like Austin and the Weifels and like my family and like teachers, like professors and yeah, I mean I know it's the government, but the person I really know it is more than anything is Donald Trump. Like it's like name one person that you're certain about. It's Donald Trump. Like it's the gambling, it's the casino people in that are money launderers. Like because I met this guy who was like a super criminal. He was a drug trafficker, and I asked him, I was like, well, how do you launder your money? Like you make that much money? Because he doesn't sell less than the 10 pack, so he doesn't sell less than 1,000 hits of LSD at once. And he was like selling like 10 packs for like very very low prices, like because he was buying like that much LSD, like he was buying it by the pound in crystal form. So this guy was like a huge drug dealer, and I asked him like, how do you launder money? He said that like they do it with gambling, with casinos, but he said you can also say that you're selling things like as a street vendor for up to like $60,000. But like he said, generally the way that they do it is they go to the casino and they get their money paid to them, and they say they want it gambling. And like I've been to Las Vegas, like drug dealers hang out at Trump's place, like this gang, Four Gang. So like there's this gang called Four Gang out of Detroit. Well, they hang out in Las Vegas by Caesar's Palace and by Trump's place, and they sell drugs. And like they offered to sell me drugs, and when I like thought about it for a second, they threatened to rough me up. They were like, my boy will hurt you, like if you don't give us your money. And I was like I had a gun on me, and I was like, yeah, like I'm not like someone you threaten. I just kind of like walked away, and he followed me, and I just told him, I was like, I'm not trying to mess with you guys, like, but like your buddy was like a little high on drugs, and he like threatened me with he like threatened to like have you guys beat me up, and like I'm just someone you don't threaten, because like I like understood the drugs, like like what happened is like I thought that like they had put drugs in my car, like they always put drugs in my car like without my knowledge, and then I like was stuck with them, and so like I'd always have to drive to Las Vegas. So like I had just driven drugs to Las Vegas from Phoenix, Arizona, and I was like but like I didn't want to have to drive drugs. It's not like I'm the person that like says stop putting drugs in my car, and then they do it again and again and again, but they stop drugging me. They don't give me drugs anymore. Like, all right, so I feel like I have to explain this. So, Four Gang is not really Four Gang. Like it's Kanye West's gang, the Gangster Disciples, which I said is like Kirk Franklin's gang. But Kirk Franklin, he's got the Holy Spirit, so congratulations, Kirk Franklin. And apparently Kanye has the Holy Spirit. I mean, this is like the craziest shit. Like when you're going, I'm going with the Elevation Worship song, "Whoever You Touch May Live," like because like you're like protecting the people that have the Holy Spirit. But then you're also going, all right, well, I do need to be aware like of variations of Kanye's gang. So this gang, like when it's Four Gang, what gang is it? I think they're probably like, they probably know they're the Black Panthers. So when you listen to the game song "Gang Bang" anyways, and he talks about the Black Panthers, like a lot of these gangs like originated with the Black Panthers. And like no one knows they're still around. So like Four Gang is like an invented gang based on like the code to like move the drugs, probably. Because probably like Four Gang probably actually might move when they are one gang instead of Four Gang, but they call themselves Four Gang. We're Four Gang. We're 40 Gang. We're the Mighty Ducks. Well, but the Ducks are actually would be the one. It'd be a one, so that would be the one gang. That could be the Duck Gang, which is the opposite of the Four Gang. So like these like people that are gang members that are like drug dealers that are working for like the richest people in the United States. Like I just posted evidence that Elon, and that's why I really do believe like his name is El for me. Like no matter what El actually ends up meaning in Greek, like his name's Elon, trust me. Like Elon, I post evidence on multiple websites that like his company has been had SEC whistleblowers accusing him of drug trafficking out of Tesla. So these guys would be working for Elon because like they need like shooters, like they do have to have people like that are like on the street level that are willing to like shoot people, kill people, and stuff like that. That's just how criminal organizations work. Those people tend to be not white, but clearly they use white people. You never believe how often they have white gangsters. Like, you would never believe it. So the end of the story about the guy from Detroit, who I say is from 4Gang, which it is 4Gang, like that's just what they're claiming. They're called. Like I just told him, I was like, yeah, I'm who your drugs came from, so like I'm not trying to mess with you. Like your boy's high on drugs, but like I talked to him for a while and he told me he was from Detroit and stuff, and I was like, all right, this guy's gonna shoot me because like I know, like it's hard to explain how like when you've been around the hood, you know, niggas from Detroit and niggas from Louisiana, like that's what they would call themselves and that's how they would talk about it. Like you gotta watch out for niggas from Louisiana and niggas from Detroit. Like I mean, like I think that like the hood there can get pretty shooty, you know, and I have a feeling that it could be pretty similar in Los Angeles. I mean, listen to the Game song Gang Bang Anyways. He says LA is a rock right now, so he's like saying that it's like a rock, and clearly like he's having people get shot in the head that are his good friends and stuff. So, and I mean, you got Nipsey Hussle getting shot. You got a lot of people getting shot. You got you got A$AP Rocky doing the shooting. You've got all the people you've ever heard of on the news. If it's not about Elon Musk, they might have already done a shooting since they've been famous. Like Tory Lanez or like whoever. Like, or they've like beat up, it's like they've all done some evil shit. Like it starts to feel that way if you're black. And I don't like that. I think that like the black people that become super famous and successful should be the people that are like not evil. Like it feels like the black people that become super successful are kind of overtly evil, like, and they will say it, specifically in their music. Yeah, you can go listen to 4Gang.